What's going on, YouTube? Just got from Lazy56, and this particular video, no, I am going to be fussing at puppies and tell you how much money I spent on the litter. This is not a braggadocious video. This is a video for those who want to breed and just want to know how certain things work. Now, this might not ever happen to you, and it may. But this just a no. This just a mind something that can happen if you're breeding. So just be mindful of that. It's not to make you not want to breed. It's more so just like a, hey, this is what I spent. And keep in mind this is something I didn't spend. It was something I spent within a year's time from locking in the stud credit. So yeah, from locking in the stud credit. So I would say like a year and maybe a year and a month, maybe. Hold on, y'all. Come on, go in the room. Go. Come on. Come on. Go. Go. Come on. Come on, Marley. Go. Well, that's what happened. Sometimes I just gotta put them in the room, y'all. It be too much. I ain't gonna lie. It be too much. So, like within a year's time, I'm gonna say like a year and a month, a year and 2 months. That's how much the amount of money that I spent. That's how long it was, or the time frame it was. So I don't want nobody to think that I spent this like within 2 months, 3 months, and nothing like that. Cause I don't got it like that. I don't want nobody to think that this was something that was spent along the way. So anyhow, man, I'm gonna try to show y'all puppies as I talk about this. So anyhow, the first domino to this, first domino to fall to this thing was the 3,500 that I spent on Eco. 35 off top. Now I'm gonna try to keep track of what I spent. I'm gonna just try to do whole numbers because I'm not good at math. So freaking dog, man. So 3,500 for Ether. Boom. And I'm gonna add in when I bred to Wednesday too, even though I ain't getting no puppies off there because, like I said, this is within that year's time. And if you breed it just happens. Luckily I was just able to move. He let me move to another female. So let me pick up this poop too while I tell y'all. So bam, 3,500. That's out the way. Wednesday come in heat. I do progesterones. I want to say it was like $100 a pop, right? The progesterones, so like $100 a pop. So I did. I want to say 3 progesterones. So that's what 3,800. So then I turn around 3 progesterones. Then I did a TCI. That was like maybe 150. I say 200. I think it was 150. So I said 3,800. So let's just say 4,000 to keep it cool, right? To keep it cute. Let's say 4,000. So bam, we have 4,000. And that's what Wednesday. We do a what we did ultrasound. She didn't take. I want to say ultrasound like 200 or close to it. So let's just say 4,200. She didn't take. No problem, right? Come here, I'm trying to show y'all some of these puppies while I talk. So she didn't take. So now Coco come in, right? Now that Coco come in, she stop, little boy. Coco come in, no problem, right? I do like 3 progesterones, $100 a pop. So I'm at 4,000 or 4,200, whatever I'm at, I don't know. So this is this is a female. So Coco come in. I do 3 progesterones, 300 a pop. I mean 100 a pop. So that puts me at like what 4,300 if I'm not forgetting anything. So let's just say 4,300. Oh no, I already said that. What's it called? So let's say 4,500, right? Yeah, I was looking at something. So she came in and she came in on a holiday. So I had to get the semen shipped. Um, which is was 400 with Wednesday. I don't even know if I added that with the earlier. While I was talking about Wednesday, I don't even know. But this time because it was a holiday and it was on a Saturday, it was 500. So I got it on that Sunday. So I spent 500 for that. So let's call it cool 5,000 on Coco. All right, get the semen, and because it was a holiday, my vet wasn't here. So shout out to Mason Jeremy, man, the owner of Screech. He linked me with his vet, and she came from out of town. Nice little female here that I'm gonna keep. Chocolate Trundle. Jasmine, shut up. Um, so she came from out of town to do the TCI because her Coco numbers had spiked, right? So since Coco numbers spiked, I couldn't do no regular progesterone. I couldn't do no TCI. Well, the guy who did the TCI was out of town. So Macy hit up his vet and she was like, yeah, I could do the surgical, but I can do it that Monday when I get back. She like, your numbers ain't perfect. It's another female. Um, so I did another. So we did a surgical that Monday. Um, and because it was the holiday weekend, the surgical was $1,500. Right. My surgical usually be like 7, 8. So she great. She be like Coco. Um, so 1,500 to 5,000. That's 6,500 right there. All right. So you 6,500 in there. Jasmine. So you 5,500 in right now, right? No, 6,500. I'm sorry, 6,500 in with that. I'm the two females I got. Only two females. So 6,500 in after the surgical. Now, fast forward, Coco tends she want to have problems. She had a little infection, blah 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 blah. So I had to go back to the lady that did it. That was like a $200 vet visit. She gave me some meds, did a ultrasound. You know what I mean? So now let's say we at 6,700, right? Because we spent 200 there. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The numbers I'm giving y'all, I know I'm shorting myself. You know, no, no. So I know I'm shorting myself. So 200. So let's say 6,700 for the vet visit in the meds. Um, she have 8 puppies. Fast forward, 8 puppies. One of them ended up dying, but the C-section, no, this a male, y'all. I'm sorry. The C-section costs 1,500. Um, yeah, I think it was a little over 1,500, but 1,500 from I can remember. So if I'm at 65, then I'm at uh I'm at 8,000 just off the rip. You know what I mean? So no, little boy. Like I said, this a boy. So kind of hard to keep up with these numbers and fuss at them. So 8,000 off of hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. Had to cuss them damn dogs out. So, what was I at? What it was? So 8,000. That's off the C section. So I'm at the C section. I spent 8,000. Now lose a puppy. 5 boys, 2 girls. Now, so puppies have issues. Mama having infections again. Like I dealt with all type of stuff that I've never dealt with this little y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This another boy. Every dog I show y'all not gonna be a boy. Chocolate Trundle. Um, so we at 8,000. I'm be honest with you. I'm really over 8. Uh, I just forgot some stuff because I'm trying to show y'all these puppies, fussing at Marlon on from them barking and all this other crap. So and then fussing with these puppies. I'm trying to chew on stuff. So I like this boy. He can be a real beast. So let's say the vet visits, man. Let's say if I add them up, I say about $800. I want to say 1,000. Let me be real with you, but I'm gonna say 800. Let's call it 1,000. Cause I went quite a few times for the vet visit, right? So if I was at 8, then to make it 9, I went and bought a oxygen tank. That was like $400. I found something on Facebook Marketplace. Damn, they're brand new though. So good one, big boy. So about that. So that's like what, 9,400. Now because I'm forgetting a lot of stuff, if I'm at 9,400 off of that, and because I'm forgetting a lot of stuff, I know for a fact if that's 9,400, then I know for a fact it's 10,000 that I spent on this one particular litter, right? And like I told you, this is not braggadocious. My fault, y'all. I guess I hit that button. But like I was saying, this is not like a braggadocious post or just to show how I spent this money. Because this not like, I say some people that spent this money way more than this on the litter and don't blink an eye. Some look at it and be like, you crazy. So I understand both sides. So just another mail, of course, chocolate mail. So I say a cool 10,000, man, on it all. A cool 10,000. So, you know, that's what come with this thing, man. Did I want to spend that? No, of course not. Little handsome schmantsome. Of course not, y'all. I don't want to spend that. Who does? But there were certain things that was going on with this litter that I just had to, do, fix. Certain dogs was doing this. Certain dogs is, dogs with flat chest. I had to buy a little flat chest device for this little guy. Ironically, I thought about it as soon as I picked him up. To fix his chest. And I think it's better. You know what I mean? It's better now. But, that shit was like $100 some dollars. I ain't even add that in there. So that's why I said I know it's over 10. This is another, I keep saying it. But we're gonna hold on to this little guy for now. Call him Diesel. Call him Diesel. Little Diesel. So I'm hoping I'm showing y'all these puppies well, because I got thrown off by them grown dogs in that bark. That's why I had to turn the camera off so I can go cuss them out like a hard cuss. And this is the last mail that I plan on keeping. Woo! Hopping over and off this fence. Don't got a name for him yet, but this is the last little guy. Nice little compact guy. But yeah, man, that's what I spent on this litter. Due to a lot of different obstacles, stuff that was going on, that's why stuff was, me paying the $1,500 for the surgical because of Labor Day, paying the extra $100 for the shipping because of Labor Day weekend. I could have spent less on the C-section, but I didn't want to drive all the way to Alabama. So I went to where I knew I was going to get good service. And then just the unfortunate events of like dogs getting sick, puppies getting sick. Like I never had this many problems with a litter before in my life. So it was just one of them things. So that's why I say it's one of them videos, or it's one of them things where it's like, yo, yeah, I spent this, and I didn't spend it because I was negligent and just had to spend extra money. I spent it because hey, this was happening. You know what I mean? It was either I could have not bred the dog, but once you get that amount in, it's just like you might well go on way through with it now. So, and then once you had the puppies, you done spent all that money on the front end of having the puppies. You're not gonna be like I'm not taking these dogs to the vet. I'm gonna figure it out. Like if you got something you think you can't figure it out, then take them to the vet. Especially if you got a vet that's knowledgeable, and I got a vet that's knowledgeable. So that's why I was quick to take them, because certain stuff I just couldn't figure out. To be honest with you. So, and I don't know why with this particular litter, I just could not figure it out. So, yeah, that's that, man. That's what I spent on this litter. I hope I was transparent enough, and I hope I told y'all the right amounts. I know I told y'all the right. I know I didn't tell you the right amounts because I know I showed it myself in a lot. So, uh, whatever I told you, I probably said the under. You know what I mean? I took the under instead of the over. So that's why I said I know I spent 10 plus. You know what I mean? So if I could just break even, get back what I spent, I'd be cool with that. You know what I mean? I would love to make way more, way more. But if I get back what I spent, then if I get back what I spent and I got me a top notch stud and a solid, nice foundation female, then you good because the breeding was for me anyway. It wasn't for like me to just. I didn't lock in that stud and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell. Hopefully you do that, but it wasn't on my mind. It was just I need this for my program. So yeah, so that's it, man. That's how I spent well over. Well, that's how I spent $10,000 on a litter. I don't know if it was well over, but it's enough, right? It's enough. And honestly, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted from dealing with these puppies and working and spending all that damn money. Just be exhausted. So, ouch. So, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna look at this video. Hopefully, it all makes sense when I go through. It may because I'm fussing at dogs. I'm yelling at dogs. It's gonna be hard to kind of. Hopefully, y'all can understand what I'm saying. But other than that, I'm gonna get on up off of here. Y'all be easy. Take care of your pets. Love on your pets. Enjoy your pets. Do not take them for granted because they are here one day and the next day gone. Shout out to UGK. All right. Y'all be easy. Signing off. Peace.